You know what sucks? Is when you're traveling and you're depressed because you feel like you need to be taking advantage of every second of every minute. And there's this pressure, usually self-imposed, to make the most out of your trip because you spent good money on those flights and you don't want to waste any time. So you get to your destination and there's so much to do. But the problem is, you don't feel like getting out of bed. There's no shortage of good restaurants around you, and yet you don't feel like eating because you've lost your appetite. That's how I felt during my first 2 weeks in Seoul last month, and while the trip didn't start out the way I expected, I'm glad I got the chance to sit with my feelings. I realize that whenever I'm out of a job or I'm stuck in traffic and I don't have anything to distract myself from my problems, I have a tendency to get depressed. Stop being depressed. And I think the Korea trip forced me to face some of my deep-seated fears and insecurities and to reflect on the problems that I had kind of been ignoring in my life. But of course, after a certain point, you have to get moving again if you want things to change. I didn't make any drastic changes to my life, but I did take baby steps, and I found myself going on more side quests than I normally would back home in the States. For instance, I got a haircut, I picked up drum lessons again, I signed up for 8 sessions of one-on-one Pilates, talk about leaving my comfort zone. I got tickets to see a musical the day of the performance, and somehow got them at a 50% off discount, which never happens to me, so that was really cool. And mind you, we decided to watch the musical completely on a whim. I met up with old friends, I went on coffee dates, and did a ceramics class with a former coworker. I made a new friend off of Bumble BFF. I also went on a lot of spontaneous walks. All this to say, go on more side quests, because I don't remember when exactly, but I started to feel better again. Doing this isn't going to fix you or cure your depression, but it'll make it much easier for you to go out and do even more things that may even push you out of your comfort zone. I've had a lot of time to reflect during this trip, and if there's one thing I took away, it's the power of small wins and simple pleasures. Also walkable cities, but that's a topic for another day. So I'm making this video diary as a reminder to keep the momentum going and to incorporate as many joyful activities into my daily routine as possible, because I didn't realize how important those things were and how much of a difference it can really make on your mental health. It's honestly the little things that bring me joy and make life worth living again.